Welcome back, everyone, to another incredible episode of Chat with Dan here for today. What can I say? We're starting up the week with an incredible guest. She's back. The incredible, the amazing, the badass, the superstar, the legendary, a superhero at some point. Why not? Xochitl, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Dan?
I'm doing fantastic. And what better way to starting up the week strong than to be chatting with someone as badass as you know what I mean?
Okay, I will take that. Sure.
Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow. It helps a lot. But also, in the description below, you're gonna find all of Xochitl social media. Let's follow her. If you haven't discovered by this point why she's super badass, probably gonna figure it out today. In case you already know, then follow her and let's keep making her viral. Now, without further ado, let's jump in. So I want to start this whole super conversation by throwing out the first question, which is, what's new? So our last chat was like 2 years ago around that. So how the whole thing with the music has evolved in your career, personal life?
I mean, music for me has always been a place to heal, to process, to I've always kind of been a more introverted person, I guess. Yeah, and I think music was a space for me to be as a kid that was healing in some way and got me through a lot. I think with my past release, I was really excited because I had never done something with that much production. And I was really, really like gung ho and really just zoned in on doing it. And maybe to the expense of like my mental health. I did it without any like grant funding or anything. So it was like I was eating beans out of a can for like ever and to make it work. And really excited about that. But I think now my mentality is a little bit different when it comes to the work. It feels a lot more open to different possibilities and such. The past like 5 years have been quite a personal development time. Lots has happened. And so it's just kind of been like this time of a lot of internal reflection and healing. And yeah.
Have you had like any moment in your career lately, or something that kind of changed the way you approach music now as back then?
You know what? I will say that's like the one thing that kind of remains the same. Like the way that I approach music kind of is very similar. I think I'm a lot more open and a lot more flexible now in regards to like how things sound. Like there's a lot more, I think, joy instead of pressure that I've put on myself. But I don't know. I think there's just like there is something inherent in my process that I don't know if that will ever. I mean, it could evolve, but I think it's pretty in there. But I think that the way, like the people that I'm working with are a lot more diverse now. I'm a little bit more open to like changing or exploring new possibilities, maybe.
What would you say that it's kind of a hard truth about the music industry that you've come to fully understand and accept since we last spoke?
I think the more that you worry about the industry, the more the industry fights back against it. I think that you just keep doing the work. I think that the industry in itself is reactive and based in a lot of things that are out of your control. And I think that the more that you write or the more that you live your life and your life is reflected in your art, the more of your past shows up. I think before, again, I felt like I was trying to like control it a little bit more, like whatever. And I think that, yeah, a common truth is that you don't know what's going to happen. You just got to keep trudging along and do the work.
How do you think your music has evolved from now since our previous chat? Like, what do you think that, like, once you listen to yourself, what are some of the changes you instantly notice as back then when you were starting out?
I did not feel good enough at all. And I think I was chasing a lot of stuff. And now I'm always wanting to grow and be better and develop my craft more and all these things. But I feel like more confident in the present and more excited about that. I'm a lot more confident in what I bring to the table and also like what my deficits are. Like I feel even confident in like in being really aware of like what I need to work on. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of a difference to the past. Like the past felt very, I don't know, very pressure filled, very stressful. I think that was also a reflection of my life at the time. Like that's just where I was at. Like to make what I made previously, I almost had to walk to death's door to like really say what I wanted to say. Whereas now there's this space that is confusing and empty and whatever, but there's this space. It's the best way I can put it. It sounds like very vague and whatever, but yeah.
How has been your process of working this confidence that you have right now?
I think I have a better sense of like my lived experience, my life, and not really giving as much care to what people think while still like taking in what people think and taking feedback and growing. It's two things at the same time.
How has your whole relationship with music changed your perspective on life outside of your career?
A lot of things in my life changed. And my dad passed away. There was a huge political decision that was made in my life that shifted a lot of things. So I'm still working through that of like figuring out what it means. What I do know is that music has been the constant. Music is the place that I go to for everything. Music, I know that that is the thing that keeps me here and grounded, which was really nice. And when it comes to like the world and how it's in the world and how that affects I can't even think about it too much. I think that that is a slippery slope to not good things. I'm just reflecting what I'm experiencing in my life all the time. And that's it.
And if someone listens to your music years from now, what do you hope they take away from it?
I think that they should be themselves. And I think that if you get anything, you know, that stuff, the permanence of things can be fleeting. I think that self-love is important. And I think that no matter how many fires you have to walk through to just be here, and love your family. Do your best.
Tell me, how do you practice self-love and make sure you're giving that same care and attention to yourself?
Well, I mean, literally for me, it's been making sure I eat meals and go to the gym and whatever. There's also just like things about, you know, mental health and all these things where it's like, for me, and this is only for me, reconnecting with my family and being grounded in that has been extremely helpful for me. I've also had family that were not helpful for me and not places of safety. So, but for me in this current time, reconnecting with family and being connected to community, especially whatever that means for you. My community has evolved and shifted because of political things, but community, finding your community, connecting with a community is like really, really good. It's been very good for me. I can't speak to any ways that are right or wrong.
Tell me, what are some of the things that we can expect from you this year in your music career?
Well, right now I'm sitting on a single that I'm not sure I'm going to release, so we'll see. But I also have a single coming out on April 4th for my dad. I wrote it with another artist called Christine Jackson. She's fantastic. She's a singer-songwriter, listen to their music all the time. I was such a fan for a long time. And I was like, hey, do you ever want to write together? And they were like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. And then our dads passed away within like a few weeks of each other. And it was literally like, I was like, okay, I'm going through a time. You might be going through a time. Should we take this space to like see what comes of it? And initially they gave me like a saying that their dad used to say. And I was like, I fell in love immediately. I was like, this is exactly what it feels like right now. And it felt sometimes things that you do, like you're like, maybe this felt like it just needed to be done this way. We wrote the song. It took us about a year to like really finalize it and record it and do everything that we had to do. But I'm really excited for it to come out because it was like one of the first times where I was just so empty at that point that I just kind of like spewed it out of me. And it feels like a new approach to everything and a letting go of stuff that was just all underlying. So it's really cool. And Christina's again, one of my favorite artists. Please go check them out. They're really great. If you're watching this, Christine, you're the best.
And where can, like, once it's out, where can we listen to it?
It will be on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all the places that you want. And maybe we'll make stuff around it. We don't know. Anything's possible.
There you
So
go.
you can, I think you can pre-save it starting March 14th, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Be sure to save. I mean, those who are either watching this or listen to it, be sure to save it. So you never know. Your mind might blow away. And in general, tell me, like, what motivates you? You know, we all have those days that we just want to quit. It's inevitable, happens to all of us. It's life. So how you stay motivated in a day that perhaps you're not doing so hot, let's say?
How do I stay motivated? Well, you know, music for me is just something that I do. It's like breathing. I'm not really a career like, oh, I'm gonna do, it's not like that for me because I feel like I need to connect in a way because certain things feel untouchable for me in a way. And so for me, music is the place where my self can be, if that makes sense. Like hard, it's hard to explain without going into further detail. But yeah, so how do I stay motivated? I don't know. Just keep
Fair
doing.
enough. Yeah, that's the way it is. I'll take it. And you know what? My last question, so we can all enjoy and relax here after a fun chat here. So here it is. What do you think that could be the best title for this episode?
Oh my gosh. Oh God. Ooh. Hi, Dad. Or be here now. I don't know. I got nothing. Do you have an idea? Because this is always my issue with songs, with stories I'm writing, with screenplays, anything. It's just like this hard naming things is challenging.
Oh, what about arts, therapy, and food?
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Arts, therapy, and food. It's good.
Yeah. I think it's kind of touches every single topic we just spoke here, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So we have a title.
There we
And
go.
you know, at the end, what can I say? You know, the fact that you keep doing what you do, it's impressive, it's badass, I love it. You know, I think as I was saying before, like the last time we spoke, which was 2 years ago, um, and to see how much you have evolved and to see how much you have accomplished and that you keep moving forward. I mean, I think that's incredible, but also it's inspiring, and I think that is important to focus instead of all the hate that is around, to focus on people like you who, besides creating cool stuff, you're also showing us between the lines that everything is possible. So it's kind of giving us hope that as long as we stay true to ourselves and we put the hard work to it, everything can be possible. You know, from being extremely super focused to eat nothing but beans for a while. I think at the end, as long as we stay focused, we're gonna be able to make it happen. You know.
Would like to say I do not recommend that. I think I don't recommend it. But if you must do it, go for it. But I don't recommend it.
There you go. There you go. And so I want to thank you so much for making this happen. I also want to thank those who stayed the whole episode. Let us know what you think in the comments below. But also in the description below, you're gonna find all of Xochitl social media. Let's follow her. As I said, by this point you should know why she's super badass. So let's keep making her viral. Hashtag Team Xochitl. And again, thank you for making this happen. Keep shining out there. Keep rocking. Keep creating cool stuff with your badass music. Keep being badass, of course. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Thanks,
Dan. Also, I just want to say thank you for making a space for artists to talk to you about what we're doing and this is fantastic. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure. I mean, at the end, it's you guys who are showing us everything is possible, and that's why you're all badass. So there you go.